Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against Mizuki, and she has a very cool team as you can see, so it should make for another interesting match, and we're going to get right into it. So, looking at her team, I really wasn't positive what she was going to want to lead with, so I just decided to lead with my Tyrantrum to potentially get some Stealth Rock set up turn 1, but she actually ends up leading with the Primarina. So this matchup is no good for me. I have to switch out immediately. I don't think I can survive an attack from this thing, so I'm going to come in with my Slowking, as she does go for the Moonblast. So that's not going to do too much damage to me. I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, but she actually gets the special attack drop, which is kind of unfortunate. So this turn she is going to go for another Moonblast, trying to get some more chip damage on me. I decide to stay in and go for a Psychic just to see how much damage I can do, which is actually not going to be much of anything considering she did get the special attack drop last turn. So I have no choice but to switch out here. I know I'm not going to outlast her at this rate, so I'm going to come in with my Magnezone, as she does go for the Moonblast yet again, which is again not going to do a whole lot of damage to me. And then I am going to regain some health with the leftovers. So she's going to go for the switch here, doesn't want to get taken out with an electric attack, so she's going to come in with the Lycanroc midday form, as I do go for the Thunderbolt, which is going to drop her all the way into the red, and I do get the Paralyze, which was actually pretty nice, and then I'm going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So this turn I am able to outspeed her because of the paralysis. I'm going to just go for a Flash Cannon, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off the Lycanroc and drop her down to 5 Pokemon. And I'm going to regain the rest of my health with the leftovers, so a pretty solid position to be in for me right now. So then she is going to come in with the Salazzle, and I am going to go for a switch here. I don't want to get taken out with a fire attack, so I'm going to come in with my Slowking yet again to try and absorb that. She does go for the Flamethrower, so that's not going to do too much of anything to me. Again, I can take special attacks very well with Slowking. So she is going to go for the switch here, knows that this is not a good matchup for her, so she is going to switch back into the Primarina, as I do go for the Scald, which is going to drop her down to a little more than half, which was not too bad. So this turn, she is going to outspeed me yet again and go for the Moonblast once again, which is not going to do much to me, just to get some chip damage. I'm going to go for the Psychic, which is actually going to take her into the red, but she does survive that. So this turn, she is going to go for the switch. She knows she's not going to outlast me at this rate, so she is going to switch in with her Silvally, as I do go for the Psychic yet again, which is going to drop this thing to a little more than half, which was pretty good. So here I am going to switch out because I found out that this Silvally was actually the electric type, so I'm going to switch directly into my Tyrantrum, as she does go for the multi-attack, so that is not going to do much of anything to me, and she is going to take damage from the Rocky Helmet. So she is actually going to go for the switch here, knows there's not much of anything else she can do to me, so she is going to come back in with the Primarina. I just take this opportunity to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on her. So this turn I decide to stay in and risk that I'm going to outspeed her. I actually do outspeed her and go for the Head Smash, but I actually miss, which was very unfortunate. So that is going to allow her to go for a Moonblast, which is going to be enough to take out my Tyrantrum and drop me down to 5 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with Crobat, and she's actually going to go for the switch here, wants to save her Primarina, I guess, as fodder for later. So she is going to come back in with the Salazzle, take some damage from the rocks, and I am going to go for the Cross Poison, so that is going to knock her down to about a third health, and I am going to take some damage from the Life Orb. So this turn I am going to outspeed her, and I am going to go straight for the Brave Bird, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off the Salazzle, dropping her down to 4 Pokemon, and I am going to take some damage from the Recoil and the Life Orb. So then she is going to come back in with the Silvally and take some damage from the rocks. So I decide to switch out here. I'm not sure if I can outspeed and or take this thing down with the Crobat, and I don't want to risk it. So I'm going to switch into my Magnezone, make the safe play, as she does just go for the Thunderbolt, so not going to do much of anything there to me. and I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So she is going to go for the switch yet again here, and this time she is going to switch directly into her Como O, and he takes some damage from the rocks, as I am going to go for the try attack, which is going to drop her down to a little more than half, which was not too bad. And then I am going to regain some health with the leftovers yet again. So this turn she is going to go for the Brick Break. That is going to knock me down to a little below half. And I decided to stay in here and go for a Flash Cannon just to get more damage on this thing. It actually is going to drop it to the red, but it does survive with like 1 health, which was pretty unfortunate. I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers, but that is not going to be enough to allow me to survive another Brick Break, so she is just going to go for that again, which is going to finish off my Magnezone and drop me down to 4 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with my Hariyama, and I am just going to go straight for a Bullet Punch here, which is going to be more than enough to finish off the Como O and drop her down to 3 Pokemon. So then she is going to come back in with the Primarina. I really don't know why. She is barely going to survive the Stealth Rock damage in the red, but I can just go for another Bullet Punch, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off the Primarina and drop her down to 2 Pokemon. So then she is going to come back in with Silvally and take more damage from the rocks. And she is going to outspeed me here, go for a Thunderbolt. But I am able to take that pretty well. It only does about a third damage. She does get the Paralyze on me, but luckily for me, I am carrying the Lumberry, so I'm going to cure my paralysis immediately with that. Go for a close combat, and it is going to cut my defenses, but is going to be more than enough damage to take out the Silvally and drop her down to just 1 Pokemon. So finally, she is going to come in with the Alolan Ninetales and take some damage from the rocks. And she is going to go for a Sheer Cold here, which was quite a surprise. She actually does miss, which wasn't a surprise. It only has 30 accuracy. I'm just going to go for a Stone Edge. I'm going to land that, and that is going to be enough to take out the Ninetales, and that is game. So I did win this one 4-0 against Mizuki, but it was a pretty interesting match. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.